This is my list of the top 25 three-point shooters in NBA history. At number 25, I got Mike Miller. I did not know who to put here. His career shot 40% on almost 4 threes a game in his 16-year career, I'm pretty sure. He ended 36th all-time with 1,590. I didn't know who to put at 25 or 24, so I actually went with him in that 24. I then Scott 3D. One-time regular season leader in total three-pointers made. Tied for 91st all-time with a little over 1,200. Shot for his career almost 40% on about 5 a game. He shot almost 8 a game one year in the 90s, which was unheard of. Like, it didn't exist. I don't know if it was when the three-point line was shorter, but if it was, Curry would be shooting about 25 of those a game. But this is pretty much when the list starts. I think at number 23, where I got Karl Anthony Towns. Best three-point shooting center of all time, I think. In his career already, shooting almost 40% on 4 attempts a game. He's 200th right now. In total makes 839. He's won a three-point contest, which really doesn't matter in these ranks. It's a bonus. Yeah, he'll finish a lot higher on everything, so... Number 22, I got the Truth, Paul Pierce. He only shot 36%, pretty much 37 on 4 attempts a game, but is 12th all-time in career makes with 2,140. Won a three-point contest. He never led the league in percent, total makes per game. Nothing like that. Just a great shooter throughout a long career. Number 21, I got Dale Ellis, who I didn't even know existed until I made this video. During his career, shot about 40% on almost 4 a game. Led the NBA in percentage one time. Also won a three-point contest. He was the first player to win a three-point contest that wasn't Larry Bird. He's 28th all-time with about 1,700 makes. Number 20, I got Glenn Rice. Okay, here it is. One-time percentage leader during the regular season, tied for 41st. About 1,560. He's won a three-point contest. His career shot exactly 40% on 3.9 attempts a game, so pretty much 4. Number 19, this might be one. I don't know if I should have him here or not. I got Luke Kennard here. I don't know if this is way too high or not, but I think that this is actually a good spot. Already in his career, he is... Where's my... Oh. Right now, he shoots about 4.4 threes a game for his career, shooting almost 44% on them. He's 5th all-time in three-point percentage. He's not, like, anywhere near the top in total makes, but he's only been in the league for, like, 6 or 7 years or whatever. Led the NBA in three-point percentage the last 2 years. With the Grizzlies this year, shot almost 50% from 3. I thought about if I bet $1 million who makes a 3, Luke Kennard or, like, I don't know, Dennis Scott or somebody like Rashad Lewis who could have made the list, I'd pick Luke Kennard. And it's not like this is just supposed to be a fun ranking of the shooters, and I think he's one of the best ever. And if you don't like it, then sucks for you. Number 18, I got the best overall shooting big man of all time, Dirk Nowitzki. If this was more than 3s, he'd be higher, but he is here. This is all 3s. I might do one with, like, mid-range. Might even do a free throw one. Obviously had one of the best shots of all time is one-legged fadeaway. For his career, though, he still is a top 23-point shooter of all time, I think. Shot about 38% on almost 3.5 attempts a game. Won a three-point contest, 16th all-time in total makes with almost 2,000. The next power forward is Ryan Anderson in terms of makes at 1,325. So I don't want to do math, but that is over 600 more. That means that nobody's good as Dirk. Number 17, I got the other Curry brother, Seth Curry. People might think this is too high. I don't. Right now, he's 6th all-time percentage at 43% with some other stuff in there. Shoots about 4 a game. He's 207th right now in career makes, and he is actually kind of older for a guy who's only been good for like 6 years. He bounced around the league and then got hurt, but his career really didn't start with the like 1 year at the Mavs in 16-17, I think. I think it's gonna be his third time on the Mavericks. If I'm wrong, then I probably am. But his career really didn't start until 2018-19 with the Blazers, and he's done all that. Since then, it just always looks like it's going in. Same with Luke Kennard, which I have him on the list. Number 16, I got Trae Young already. Only played 5 years in the NBA. Has the third deepest range in NBA history, behind Curry and Dame. So, in terms of shooters, I think he should be around number 16. For his career, he only shoots 35.1% on 7.1 attempts a game. Half those are probably like 30-foot bombs. Right now, he's 180th all-time with 884. So, he plays for, I don't know, 10 more years or 11 more years. As just a shooter, he'll probably finish, I don't want to do math. He'll make a lot of threes in his career. Number 15, I got Buddy Hield. This shocked me when I checked when I was making my notes and stuff and making the list. Buddy Hield's already top 30 in career three-pointers made. I think he's just over 200 away from top 20. This is technically number 18. He's 29th right now with over 1,700. Career 40% three-point shot, almost 8 attempts a game. Won a three-point contest. I don't know how much higher he'll get because his career, he was like a 24-year-old rookie, but Buddy Hield could actually become like top 10, top 5. Like he could be top 10 and I'm not doing math, so never mind. Number 14, I got Steve Nash. Where's he at? Career, he just didn't shoot a bunch of threes, playing in the 7 seconds or less offense with Mike D'Antoni. He led the NBA in assists like 5 times. That's what he did. But as a shooter, shot almost 43% from 3. He's 11th all-time percentage, just over 3 attempts a game. He is still top 30 though in career makes at 1,685. I see people put him like 20. I see people put him like 5. Number 13, I got Jason Terry. 8th all-time in career makes with almost 2,300. 38% for his career on over 4 a game. He was just a really good shooter for a really long time. He never led anything. Never led in percentage. Nothing like that. He was just he could always shoot. He's 23rd all-time also in playoff makes. Number 12, I got J.J. Redick. One of the best three-point shooters on the move in NBA history. On a 5 attempts a game for his career, almost 42%. He's 31st in playoff makes. Led the league in percentage from 3-1s. 18th all-time with almost 2,000. And I like his podcast. Number 11, I got Kevin Durant. Again, if this was just shooters, he'd be top 10. If this is scorers, he's probably top 5. But still out of three-point shooting, though he does a bunch. That's not 3. Shoots almost 5 a game for his career right now at about 39%. He's really on here for how he shoots them. It's like 25-foot pull-ups and just shoots right over guys. Right now in his career, he is 21st all-time with 1,863. He's 6th in career playoff makes. So I don't know how he'll keep climbing the ranks. Number 10, I got Larry Bird. He is the first great three-point shooter ever. I had to put him in the top 10. He's the first one to ever actually shoot threes even. Like, he led the NBA in three-pointers made with, like, less than 1 a game. Nobody shot them, though. He's a 2-time leader in total three-pointers for a season. He won the first 3 three-point contests. I think the only player ever to do that. So I think Craig Hodges actually did it. Yeah, for his career, he shot less than 2 threes a game on 37%. He's not even top 250 with under 650 career makes, but without him, Pila might not be shooting threes. At number 9, I got Peja Stojakovic, career 40% three-point shooter, 5.5 a game. This is when we're getting to the elite tier shooters in the top 10. Led the NBA in total makes one year. Won the three-point contest twice. 26 all-time makes, 1,760, and I am saying a lot of numbers, and I don't like it. Number 8, I got Steve Kerr, the all-time leader in three-point percentage of 45.4% on almost 2 a game. Won a contest. He's also not anywhere near the top of the ranks in total makes at 726. Led the league in percentage twice. Obviously now coaching Curry and Clay. And yeah, he's the most efficient three-point shooter ever. Put him at number 8. The rankings on those weren't like, I didn't know exactly where to put them. They're like in a tier. I think there's a couple tiers in there. But this top 7, maybe top 8 is a tier just by itself. These are the best shooters of all time. Starting off at number 7, I got Kyle Korver. You could put him higher, and I wouldn't even care. He has led the NBA in three-point percentage 4 times. Career 43% shooter on almost 5 a game. He's 5th all-time in total makes, 2,450. One of the best shooters off screens ever. Led the league in total threes one season. All-time is top 10 in percentage. And he's shooting a lot more than some of those other guys. Number 6, I got Reggie Miller. I didn't know what to do, Reggie or Kyle. Reggie Miller, I said Larry Bird's the first great three-point shooter. Reggie Miller's the first guy to actually do it while shooting a lot. Led the NBA in total three-pointers. I don't know for how long till Ray Allen broke it. I think at least 10 years probably. Just under 4% for his career on 5 attempts a game, which in the 90s, late 80s, early 2000s, actually coached by Larry Bird with the Pacers. Yeah, he led the league in total threes twice. 8th in playoff career makes. Also did a bunch just off screens and stuff. This top 5 time. Number 5, I got Damian Lillard. I think he is top 5. Top 5 and 4, I'm just going to say number 4 is James Harden, my favorite player of all time. I don't think I was boxing on, but you could put him at 5. I thought about it. There's just a couple of things that made me change my mind on, which I'll say when I get there. I should have put Lillard doing the wave on this too. I didn't. In the words of Paul George, this is a bad shot, except for if you're Damian Lillard. He didn't say that part. But Lillard all time, number 6 in makes right now with 2,300. I think that says 87. Career 37% shooter on 8 attempts a game. One-time contest winner. He's the second best range of all time, maybe even first over Curry. When he's on, he's the best shooter in NBA history. Then, number 4, I got James Harden. The best three-point move in NBA history is step back. It is not a travel. All time, he is 3rd in career makes. He's probably going to pass Ray Allen. He's at 2,754. Dame might pass Ray Allen. Harden's 300 in front, which for Dame is probably just a season of work, which will be in Miami. Harden career 36% shooter, almost 8 a game. There in 2018-19, he averaged 34 a game. I think he shot 14 threes a game. But 4th in playoff career makes, led the league in total threes once. No, 3 times. He led in threes per game one time. Pretty sure that was in 1920 when Curry played 5 games. Curry shot 20% from 3 that year. You can put Harden at 5. I put him at number 4 because of his move. Has some more career makes. Also, has played for a couple more years though. Don't know if he's staying in Philly or not. And then at number 3, this is the top. This is the tier. You can put Ray Allen at 2, but Led the NBA in total three-pointers made for a long time. This is actually the shot that had him past Reggie Miller. Career 40% shooter, 5.7 attempts a game. One-time three-point contest leader. Three-time total season leader. Fifth in playoff career makes. He's led the league in threes per game multiple times. Until Curry, this was the definition of the best shooter. And at number 2, I got Klay Thompson, the other splash bro. You could put him at 3 and put Ray Allen at 2. But Klay, right now he is 11th all time, but he'll pass some guys at about 2,200. Has the record for most threes made in a game, which was 14. He torched the Bulls that game. Career 41% shooter, about 7.4 a game. One-time contest winner. He's second in playoffs made ever. Yeah, he'll be around the top 5 in career makes soon. I said when Dame's on fire, he's the best shooter of all time. It might be Klay. Obviously had 37 points in the quarter, the most ever, 60 points in 30 minutes. And a lot of it is because his shooting. I forgot what it was like watching Klay because he tore his Achilles and ACL. But if he hadn't done that, he probably would be in top 5 right now. And at number 1, if you're surprised, you should never watch a basketball video again. It is Steph Curry who broke Ray Allen's record on this shot 2 years ago now. I don't know if I need to say all his records and stuff, but I will. Right now at 3,390, he's probably going to get a 4,000, which is just wild. Career 43% shooter, 9 a game, 2-time three-point contest leader. He's led the NBA in three-pointers per game 10 out of the last 11 seasons. The 1 year he didn't when he played like 5 games. So he's led the NBA in three-pointers per game 10 times. He also has the most playoff career threes. 402 threes in a single season in 15-16, which is the most all time. He's led the league in total threes 6 times. He's just the best shooter of all time. Changed basketball, which Harden also did with the Rockets, but I mean, Curry, he's just overall the best shooter of all time. Nothing else about it. But that is my list of the top 25 shooters of all time. If you think I'm wrong, say something in the comments. I probably won't care. This is my list. Thanks for watching.